16 nationally recognized tribes in Taiwan. Long before Taiwan TOC, Japanese colonization, Qing Dynasty and even the Europeans shouting, Ilia Formosa, there were indigenous people living in Taiwan. Taiwan's indigenous people are considered Austronesian, or Austronesian-speaking people. They belong to the same language family as those in Southeast Asia, Oceania and Madagascar. Officially, there are only 16 tribes that are recognized by the Taiwan government. The Japanese Empire, having governed Taiwan for 50 years, had already classified 9 different indigenous nations. From the 2000s, the government started to recognize more tribes and has now expanded the list to 16 tribes total. Saisiyat, Atayal, Sediq, Thao, Bunun, Truku, Sakizaya, Amos, Kavalan, Tso, Lalua, Sarawa, and Kanakanavu, Puyama, Rughai, Taiwan, and Thao, Yami. Those are the only 16 nationally recognized tribes. However, there are about 29 tribes identified by the people themselves. All of the tribes that are not recognized are referred to as the Plains indigenous people. One reason for not being recognized is that the government has deemed many of the tribes to be too diluted with Han people, and are unable to be identified. In the 17th century, Qing has brought many people from southeast China to Taiwan, and worked with the indigenous tribes to drive out the Dutch and Spanish. Through the many generations, it is now believed that 80 to 85% of the Hokkien and Hakka populations are actually old descendants of Taiwanese indigenous people. Taiwanese indigenous peoples have a concept of traditional territory where, apart from the land they reside in, they also have sacred grounds, hunting grounds, ritual grounds, and farming grounds. This has led to land becoming extremely scarce due to issues such as tribe members being denied access to their traditional land, because it is now being barred off as a national park. Saisiyat, one of the indigenous people in Taiwan, the Saisiyat tribe consists of a northern group and a southern group. The northern Saisiyat people are located in the Hsinchu County, and the southern Saisiyat people are distributed across Miaoli County. The Saisiyat tribe is a typical clan society, where clans are the basic unit of tribal activities and the running of social organizations, which are responsible for holding different rituals in accordance with the needs of daily living and religious activities, as the most important ritual Paste is hosted by the Didian clan, organized by ritual groups in the north and in the south and attended by all tribal members. Atayal tribe is the third largest group with a population of almost 90,000. The Atayal tribe is mostly known for their facial tattoos, an old practice that is believed to bring the people of the tribe together after they passed away. Their tribesmen are known for their hunting skills, while the tribeswomen are known for their weaving abilities. The face tattoo is a symbol of being an adult in the Atayal tradition. It is nice looking and can expel evil, representing a traditional cultural value. Men tattoo their faces after hunting ahead or hunting. Women must acquire weaving skills before they can tattoo their faces. Music also serves as a distinctive part of their culture, and the lubu or Jew's harp is an important instrument that is used to communicate and express affection among lovers. Atayal people are serious followers of ancestral instructions, gaga, and take the ancestral spirit ritual as the most important ceremony. The Sediq people are distributed in the mountainous areas in central Taiwan, characterized by their weaving culture and facial tattoos. Sediq people uphold Gaia, the ancestral rules, as their code of living, and they value the worshipping rituals of ancestral spirits. The facial tattoo culture is extinct, as a sign of adulthood in Sediq culture. Their facial tattoos served as an embellishment and a method to avoid evil. Sediq man could get a facial tattoo after decapitating an enemy or passing the hunting test. Women had to earn the elders' recognition in weaving and farming before they could tattoo their faces. Sediq people believed that when people passed away and joined the ancestral spirits, ancestors would judge if a person was of Sediq descendant based on the facial tattoos. Both men and women tattooed the forehead. The Sediq facial tattoo culture was banned during Japanese colonization, thus disrupting the facial tattoo custom and habit. Bunun people live on both sides of the central mountain range at an altitude of 500 to 1,500 meters. Their living environment is one of the highest among indigenous peoples in Taiwan. Patriarchy is followed by the society. They expand territory as they migrate through history and become widely spread. The Bunun believe in spirits, Hanatu. They believe that personal competence, disease and misfortune are related to Hanatu. Their shooting ritual, Malaho Dajian, is the most typical ritual. Millet harvest prayer song, Pasibutbut, is known worldwide. Thao. The majority of Thao live at the Atayal village of Yucha Township, and the Tapana village in Shaili Township, Non-Thao County. The basket of ancestral spirits is worshipped by every family at home. It embodies the existence of the spirits of bygone forefathers. Ancestral spirit ritual in August is the most solemnly celebrated ritual of the year. White mochi cakes symbolically representing white eels are offered at hunting ritual and eel worship ritual to show respect for hunting and fishing cultures. Truku. Truku people value weaving, facial tattoo, faith in ancestral spirits and ancestral instructions called Gaia. The ancestral spirit ritual is an important ritual. Truku villages are concentrated in Shilin Township, Wanrong Township and Zhuoxi Township, while some live in Quangfeng Village, Nanhua Village and Fuxing Village of Zhen Township in Hualien County. In 2004, Truku people were recognized as one of the independent indigenous peoples. Kavalan. The Kavalan used to live in Yilan for thousands of years, and have the right to the land of Lanyang Plains. They lived in groups by the rivers, along the coast and by the sea. At earlier times, they lived in stilt houses, similar to those in ancient Southeast Asia. Kavalan people traded through navigation. At the end of the 19th century, due to the impact of the Jilaiwan incident, the Kavalan hid themselves in Amos villages for more than a century. In recent years, the Kavalan launched recognition movement, and were officially recognized as an independent indigenous group in 2002. In terms of craft, the Kavalan still maintain the skills to make clothes from banana tree fibers. This is special Kavalan culture. Amos. Amos people live in groups. Their villages are big with a large population. Rituals and festivals are especially grand in manners. The most representative ritual is the annual harvest festival. Sakizaya. In the cultural history of Sakizaya people, the Takabuan incident, aka the Kalihuan incident, in 1878 is the most influential. It is reflected in the color of people's costumes and the ritual for fire god. In addition to remembering ancestors and the significance of the historical event, it also helps to enhance people's sense of unity and identity.